Yeah, it's good to get out there and see these kids. I mean, to make it through the ranks. Obviously, all as young men or kids or boys, and playing football, your dream is to always make it to the next level in the high school, and the college. And I'm sure some of these guys want to go pro, and some of them don't. But to look down into their eyes and see, you could actually, I could see the guys who understood what I was saying just from the very first word of it. It's like I got to give it everything I have, and it's an everyday thing. You just don't, come in giving 60-70% one day and then 100% the next day. You come in and the whole practice like you or play like you practice like you play. I mean, these guys come up there, they put everything they got into this part of it, and then obviously when they get out into the game, it'll come out when the rubber meets the road. And that's the same thing we do in the SEAL teams. I mean, we train like we fight, so it's every day. It's as hard and as fast as we can possibly go. That way, when we get out there and we do the things that we do, most of the time it's I don't want to use anticlimactic, but you go out thinking, man, this is going to be the most horrible thing I've ever gotten myself into, and you get back to base and it's like, wow, that wasn't anything like I expected. But there are those times that things do go very bad for us, and because of the way we train, we can rebound from it. And that's basically what I was trying to tell them. I was like, if you train and practice as hard as you possibly can, when things do start to go bad for you on the field, and you keep that focus and that attitude, you probably push past all of those bad parts. So.
That was a great presentation. If anybody ever seen that movie, it just kind of brings it to real life a little bit to have that in front of us. It's a lot of things. It's about being together as a group, and that's a lot of stuff that we preach here, and having a mentality. And maybe you don't like everybody who's on the team, and you don't get along all the time, but you're like-minded. You have one goal. You go out and achieve that goal at all costs. And that's what those guys do. And they literally put their lives on the line. And around here, we say things like that. We don't necessarily. But we want to have a mentality that we will do things that are extraordinary and maybe